Fridge, the grand opening of my art gallery performance venue. And we also are going to have an art school here. We're going to focus on visual art mostly, but we're going to do spoken word, poetry, music, hip-hop, jam, poetry, flowetry, whatever Words, Beats, and Life does, and Alvis Cavas does. They're big time involved with this school. But here tonight we have the grand opening of the Fridge DC, but more importantly, the grand opening of DECOY's.
Woo! Yeah! Awesome!
DECOY's first ever gallery solo show. It's also my first big show as an art gallery, and she's one of my best friends, so
look at you.
Very excited.
There you go.
Yeah. Please say a word.
Thank you guys all for coming tonight. This has been super fun. I want to thank my mom and dad and my brother for coming. I want to thank all the people up here on stage with me that helped me get it all together at the last minute.
What? Last minute? Wait a second. I ain't trying to hear that noise.
The touch-ups that are always like finalized.
Yeah, this is a major production for us. These pieces are all incredible. I will tell you, she's been working on these drawings for a very long time. And being that she grew up with the good fortune of a family who got to travel through Europe for some time of her childhood, a lot of these images and the religious theme in general grows out of her travels and her exposure to European culture as a little girl. And so I think the expression of those and the fact that her family, her entire family, her mom, dad, and brother are here tonight is just really, really special. We actually, speaking of last second, we did run out of time. We were making a limited edition series of 15 prints of this particular image, which is sort of the central image of the show, and those will be available on our website and then here at the gallery, and an announcement will come out, so feel free to sign up to our email list. We actually also want to mention that we are a theater, a small performance venue. Tonight at 10 o'clock, David London will be performing his one-man solo show called Insert Title Here, An Evening with David London. It's a 90-minute show, and it's freaking rad. So we're going to we're actually going to close for a minute around 9:30, set up some chairs, you all hang out outside, whatever, and then come back in. It's $10 for the show. We have about 60 seats and then some standing room area. And then after that, around 11:30, we're going to just open it back up for a party. And I'm a DJ. We have a lot of great DJs here. I want to thank Dan Cooper from Brown Rice Collective. From Girls Rock DC, who DJ Natty Boom, who spun earlier, as well as how does it say it? El Barudo, who was here earlier, also part of Brown Rice Collective. At 11:30, I'm going to DJ. Russ TV from All Good Funk Alliance is also going to just really kill it, and then a few other crazy guests hopefully will make it to town tonight. So thank you very much for being here. This is really special to me. And yes, I guess I have a question.
Is there going to be a set price for the prints, or is it going to be a bidding?
They will have a set price. I believe they're $150. And there'll be a limited edition of 15 if you're interested in it. We can take reservations for them tonight. But we'll make them on sale when the pieces are available, which should be next week. So, thanks.
The image that the prints will be is the image here in the center, and it's actually on black paper, and the print is printed in gold ink.
Yeah.
And those are based off of these brass rubbings that my mother used to do in cathedrals when we lived in Europe. So that's what the prints are based off of. I guess I just say real quick, these images behind me are also based off of religious icons that my family collected when we lived overseas, but usually they're Madonna and Child images on wood with real metalling that's on top of the wood. And then the Madonna Child is painted underneath, but these are my versions of them. And then the paintings here, over here, the big blue one, is a triptych that I did. 2 angels and a Mary and baby the bottom, screaming skull faces, is more the memento mori part of the show, which is Latin for remember you will die or you will die, which is a common phrase used in a lot of older religious paintings, and usually the paintings start with like a angels or a heavenly scene on top, and then a more earthly biblical scene in the center, and then on the bottom would be skulls or like a tomb with a skeleton coming off, and there'd be like a ribbon
Similar
that said
to the skylight piece that we have up there. Right?
yeah, similar to the
If you look above the store area, there's actually a backlit stained glass sort of simulation that's also available as part of the show. That's my job.
with the Hail Mary prayer and the Our Father behind the center. And then the ceiling pieces are two panels from the Sistine Chapel, Adam and Eve being kicked out of the Garden of Eden with the snakes and the apples and hearts falling. And then the creation panel.
You mentioned where the gargoyles came from. I got a few questions.
And these are just my version of gargoyles. My father loves gargoyles. Like
There he is, right there next to the gargoyle.
Every time
I'm sorry.
we ever saw a gargoyle, he'd say, "Oh, look at that gargoyle." So these are my version of gargoyles.
Look at that gargoyle. That's crazy. All right.
Thank you
all
very
so much.